made off paper plates, played paper football, and made a lot of paper airplanes. But would you ever consider getting out on the water in a paper boat? Well, several Forsyth Tech students did just that. News 45's Kyle McAllister has more.
Sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from a Piedmont port aboard a paper ship. The mates, maybe not mighty sailing men, but students just looking for a good grade. The rules are simple. The entire ship must be built from paper products. No plastic or wood or fiberglass.
Cardboard, duct tape, and glue, and then whatever paint you want to use.
Yeah. Some of the boats, well, they look like boats. Others, well, at least they float. No champagne for this launch. And the trip, well, a 3-hour cruise would have been faster. The flotilla had a flat top, made even more so when the wind picked up. Even on Baloo's Creek, the weather was getting rough. The tiny ships were tossed. And why would these fearless crews do this? Just ask the professor.
One will walk away with an educational learning experience involved in working with others to accomplish a task.
No Thurston Howells in this group. All materials were donated. And even with the freebies, the boats held together, for the most part.
Got a lot of water intake, if you will.
I don't like that.
It's underwater now.
And to everyone's liking, some smoke on the water.
Well, we knew that a Mississippi steamboat would have lots of smoke coming out, and to make the whole show complete, we added the smoke.
Kyle McAllister, News 45.
Not bad.
Pretty impressive.
I wouldn't take a trip on it, but not bad.
Do you know your stern from your starboard? Well, for some Forsyth Tech students, that was probably the last thing on their minds as they raced handmade cardboard boats out on Baloo's Lake. And award-winning photojournalist Jerry McBride went along for the ride.
So we just want you to have fun today. The procedure will be as follows. The judges would judge all the boats on the land. Your requirement, of course, is to go out to the furthest buoy and back. Smile! It's fun.
Let us pray. Push the boat about halfway up the trailer first.
Yeah, and it got right out there to that buoy, and it went whoop!
Oh, pull up!
That was the thing to be a Mississippi steamboat. Well, it took us about 3 months to do it, and it's all out of paper products. And it's made with duct tape, and then we painted it and put a sealer on it.
Go, baby, go, baby, go!
Right where we hit it. I think it was expected. It looks like it did pretty good, didn't it? Well, yeah, we didn't plan for the water leakage like that. Oh, well. Happened, we survived it. So.
Pretty good. Oh, it's amazing what they can build.
Right.
Yeah, not a good day to take a dip. Good thing those things were seaworthy.
Boats have been built out of wood with no problem. So why not paper? Well, these students from Forsyth Technical Community College are testing that theory with mixed results. It's called the Cardboard Regatta, an annual event where would-be sailors try to build the best boat out of paper. This year they sailed into the Pine Bluff access area. Organizers say if these students can pull this off, they're ready to build anything once they graduate. And we wish them
Frank, when some of Roy's folks said they were going to build a cardboard boat, that was all it took. Roy Acklin and videographer David Weatherly jumped in the Volkswagen and headed for the lake.
Every year since the early 80s, scenes like this have taken place. Forsyth Tech students making last-minute touches to their class projects. Their boats, cardboard boats. And today is the big test.
It's like Christmas. It is. We were preparing for it, and by noon it'll be all over, and throw away the wrappers, and it's done.
The entries are inspected to make sure they've stayed within the rules. All they can use is cardboard, paint, duct tape, and glue. Once they've been judged for construction and originality, it'll be time for the acid test. Sink or swim, will the boat float?
Hope we don't sink.
Tim Cruz and the crew of the Old Buddy got their boat into the water first and navigated down course and around the buoy with no trouble. But like a true ship's captain, Tim took his job seriously.
When did you stop worrying? we got back here.
Actually, everybody completed the course, but there were a couple of minor mishaps. The aircraft carrier lost its superstructure, and there was one boat that took on a little bit of water. The students learned a lot from their boats. It taught them teamwork, how to get out and scrounge for sponsors and building materials. And if they did their job properly on this cool autumn day, they got to stay dry. Roy Ackland, Fox 8, the Piedmont News Channel.
And some of those students had 300 or 400 hours of work in those boats.
Very elaborate, some of them. That's the Piedmont News Channel at 6 o'clock. Thank you for being with us.
We'll see you later for the 10 o'clock news.